Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In the last video, we now have an extra party member. And we learned about the battle system in this game. When I covered the menu in the last video, I only covered the left half of it. I never covered the second half. Though, to be fair, it's probably better in hindsight because these three things right here, they're what you need. They're the most relevant things as far as battle is concerned. This is the options menu. You can switch between stereo and mono sound, and you can also switch between active and wait on the battle mode. So in case you ever changed your mind as to what you set the battle mode to at the beginning of the game, you can do it here. Also, you can use the control pad and the A button to select things. Save menu cursor allows the cursor on the menu to be on the last thing you left it on when you press X to get out of the menu. I usually leave that off. Save battle cursor is the same thing, except it stays on the last command you had the cursor on during battle. I also leave that off by default. Save skill and item cursor. Default is actually yes. I keep it at that default. I've never messed with it because you never know when you might need that. And this keeps the cursor on the last skill or technique or item that you chose during battle. Again, I keep it on yes because you never know. Battle speed allows you to change the speed of the gauge and the message speed during battle. It doesn't really seem to have an effect on gameplay. I've never played with it. I always kept both at 5. Window color allows you to choose between 8 different types of windows, 8 different designs for the windows during gameplay. And they all look really good. I haven't looked at 3 in forever, but I just keep it at 1. Battle gauge. There are 3 ways to display hit points and magic points and the battle gauge during battle. There's off, which turns it off, and you only get to see HP and MP. And 1 and 2 lets you switch between the 2 ways to see your HP and MP and the battle gauge during battle. I keep it at 1 because that's the default. There's the control pad, which lets you do control configuration. I just keep it at standard. I'm used to the standard controls. So if you need to cancel anything at any time, you can just, or if you want to go back to the left half of the menu, you can just press left on the D-pad. And skill and item info. That tells you about the currently selected technique and or item. I keep that on. I never mess with any of this stuff, though. You may feel free to if you need to. Exchange works best if you have 3 party members. You just select it and you can have any of your party members switch places unless they're blacked out like Chrono is down up there at the front of the party. This will be used early in the game, though there will be a shortcut for this later on. And finally, there's the save menu in case you find a save point or if you're anywhere on the world map. You can go to this option and save your game. So now that that's taken care of, there's not much else we can do. We have almost 1,000 gold, and we could use that to buy weapons or armor or something, but we'll be able to buy that later. For now, let's just go to the north end of the square. Step right on up, any of you who have the time and the courage. Our Super Dimension Warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here. and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Lucca. And there's Lucca and her father, Teban, showing off the newest invention. It looks like it could teleport you from one teleporter pad to another. Lucca's inventions never work right. Check out that girl's glasses. She could probably see the backside of the moon with those. So it appears that the people in Truce Village, which is where we come from, don't seem to think very highly of Lucca. Probably because of what the girl on the right said. I forgot to mention that where we live is the village of Truce, while the village past the bridge in the desert that we saw in the first video is called Porre. Porre. I believe it is mentioned later, but it is also crucial to the point, to the plot of Chrono Cross, at least the very beginning of it, which I've never played that game. Shocker, I've never played the sequel. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. Well, Teban knows it's you. Well, we might as well go ahead and talk to Lucca. Chrono, where have you been? No one wants to try the Telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. And just hop onto the left pod. And from here, Marle leaves your party, as you can see here. And if we stepped on the left pod here, Lucca and Teban go right to work. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. And we disappear, but the traces of us are moved from the left pod to the right pod. Oh wow, that was great. So how was it? Want to try it again? And if you do it again, it does work again. It worked? I can't believe it! A thrilling display of science at its best, ladies and gentlemen. From here, you talk to Marle, and Marle will want to try it out. What a kick! I want to try it too. Huh? Hey Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono. I'll be right there. The old ladies and gentlemen, as his vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way. Throw the switch. Okay, everyone. Let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. The music is off. She's not going to reappear. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Okay. What is that glow? What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? And the system malfunctions because of her pendant, which falls off of her as a portal appears, and she gets sucked into it. And then the portal closes. Lucca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's head along now. What's going on, Lucca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the Telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we going to do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. And you can talk to Teban and Lucca and get the dialogue from earlier. Chrono, you brought her here. You get her back. But how are we going to do that? Simple. We pick up the pendant just by walking into it. Chrono! You're actually going to do it? What a fine lad. It was Lucca's idea. Though you don't have to talk to her to do that. I mean, you could have just as easily figured out, hey, grab the pendant just by walking into it. Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. There's no comma between it and Chrono, and it took me all these years to find that out. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More, give me more power. Roger. There, we did it. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono. And from here, we get sucked into the portal. We get this awesome music. We get this awesome visual of what the inside of the portal looks like. Get used to it because you're going to be seeing it quite a few times in this game. Although not for that long. I do have to admit that is pretty cool for 1995 Super Nintendo standards. Now you could wait here, or you could just go to the left, and 3 blue imps show up. And it looks like we're going to have to fight them. Thankfully, these guys are really weak. Especially since they were level 3. They can only come close to us in order to hit us. They have to. And from here... yeah, these guys are easy to destroy. 6 experience points, 3 tech points, and 36 gold from those 3 blue imps. And a flying enemy appeared. Well, now we have 2 of them, but they're dropping more imps. Can we get ourselves a reason to use? I guess not. Or maybe we will. Come on. Maybe I should have used weight for this. Worth it. And some more of the stuff that we're getting. And there's a tonic. And there's a power glove in these 2 chests. Now the power glove is an accessory. It increases your power +2, or it increases your power by 2, therefore increasing your offensive power. But the bandana increases your speed by 2, and I'd rather have the bandana. I would much rather have the extra speed, because you never know. And these 2 guys are kicking a ball. Kind of reminds me of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Only thing is, we get to beat up the 2 guys and the ball. And that is why you learn Cyclone early on, just in case. And we got a tonic. Nice. And we're back home. Where's the fair? Where's our house? Where's Lucca's house? Why is there a cathedral there? Why is the lake exposed and the bridge destroyed? There's the castle in the forest, but everything else looks a little different. What's going on here? Hello? This house looks different. A millennial fear? Yeah, what are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st king of Gaudia reigns. We went 400 years back in time. I know it involved the pendant and the telepod, but at the same time, I'm still wondering how this could have happened regardless of what we do now. We've been at war for years. When will it end? So, is the game going to tell me? Yes, it does. So if you look at the lower left-hand corner now, it says 600 AD instead of a question mark. So we know when we are. Also, there's a market right here. You're going to fight Magus's army? Wonderful. But remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. Magus? No window shoppers. What do you want? And from here, we can buy items and weapons and armor. We can see what works for Marle, even though she's not in her party, and we don't even know where she is, but we can. Thanks. See ya. And the inn definitely looks different. Doesn't look like this back in 1000. The Magus's army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. And is inaccessible for plot reasons. What a relief! They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. And as soon as you talk to these guys, this guy in orange and white shows up. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Toma the Explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. How about it? You will give him just a little bit of your money for doing this, but it's worth doing. Sure. Cider, please. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting the cathedral to the west and... Beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind. I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. So she was either in the cathedral or she was in the mountains. Given that we just came from the mountains and we didn't see her, what if that was Marle? And they thought she was the queen. Just asking questions? Anyway, Millennial Fair? What? Are you crazy? What nonsense? Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the King of Gaudia. We're battling Magus's army. You did know that, right? Well, yes, actually. Then shut your pie hole. What if I say no? I wonder how insane he'll think I am. Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. And of course, if you talk to her, you can spend the night at the inn. And there's that box from earlier. This box has been in the family for generations. Open it, you can have what's inside, but it's sealed by a mysterious force. As always! Fun. And there's another residence right there. I'm Banta, the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the queen to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell. But now it's back to business as usual. That's the bell we see at Lean Square. My husband wants a daughter who is intelligent as she is beautiful. Makes me wonder if these people are the ancestors of Lucca. I don't think the game ever gets into it. But anyway, there's a cathedral here. Wondering what that's about. We want nothing but world peace. Or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. Why, what delightful looking humans. Okay, you're all acting weird. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Well, not much going on in the cathedral, but people are acting a little weird. Let's go to Zenon Bridge. The bridge is being fixed because Magnus's army trashed it. But until Sir Cyrus returns, we'll fight Magnus's army tooth and nail. Yeah, you try to go any further to the left. The screen barely scrolls in that direction because there's nothing to go to. Because the bridge is absolutely destroyed. Well, there's only one place to go, and that is Guardia Castle. I mean, where else are we gonna be able to go? We can't go back home. There's nothing to do at the bridge or the cathedral. We have to head to the castle. And we're going to do that in the next video. So, let me go ahead and save the game right here. And it appears that we are in the Middle Ages. Fun. Join me next time where we head to Guardia Castle in 600 AD and see what's going on with this missing queen business and see if we can also find Marle while we're at it. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!